Hey man, what's happening? It's your boy Derez De'Shon, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Yeah!
Had to take cold showers, I was freezing. Went on with ice cubes in the freezer, scraping the chain.
All right, so we got Derez De'Shon jumping back off the porch, this time on a real porch instead of hidden in like the closet when we did it the first time.
Yeah, we on the real one now.
For sure, man. So how you feeling today, Derez?
Man, I'm feeling good, blessed. I'm like full of energy. It's the vibe, the energy in here real. It's like I'm back home, man. You know what I'm saying? We kicking it like we used to, baby.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I appreciate you coming by today too, man.
I appreciate y'all for having me, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. So I got to kick it off and ask you about this cooking videos you've been posting on TikTok and IG, man.
Yeah.
So
you know what you want to know? I whip it up, no?
You've been whipping it up for a while. Who taught you how to cook, man?
I ain't gonna lie. I had to teach all right, I'm gonna be all the way on it. I taught myself how to cook, but then I picked up different little steps and stuff I didn't know from different family members. Okay. YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Learning how to make meatloaf, how to make homemade stroganoff, like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah. So what's your specialty? Like, what's your go-to dish, man?
It all depends. If it's just me, the family, and the kids, nachos. They loving the nachos.
Okay.
If it's the gang, if it's a lot of spaghetti, big old pot.
Yeah. That one's easy to serve everyone too, man.
And it lasts 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying?
So you cook at Thanksgiving or family
I want
doing
to. If I ain't working, I think I'm gonna be in the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's good, man. All right, so let's talk about this new record, man. All Them Days with Morray, man. So
yes, sir.
What was the inspiration on this song? How did this whole thing come about for you, man?
Me and Morray had linked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what caused the link up, but it was so real and so genuine from the gate. It was real, authentic, and love, like, you know what I'm saying, from the gate, like.
Yeah.
So then I'm working on this Bigger Than Me album, and I'm like, bro, I gotta have Morray on here, like. So I asked him, like, hey, bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Let's do one. So we did this one. We went in. We went crazy. He was with the video, like he was so, like, he owned it, like, he ain't like, you know how them other, you know what I mean, it'd be a delay and a hold up, like, everything was like this. So we locked in, we did it. He actually sent me something for his album. I wanted to knock that out ASAP, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And ever since then, it's just been love. We talk every other day, like, I'd say every other couple days, you know what I'm saying? Just to check in, bro, what's up, what you got going? Yeah, stay focused, bro, stay safe, trust no one, you know, just little stuff like that.
Yeah. Were you guys able to lock into the studio together, record that song, or did you send it to him?
No, I sent and he sent back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He sent his, I sent back.
So why did you decide that was the one you wanted him to jump on?
Because I feel like I'm about to transition a little bit. Like, I'm doing all my pain music and everything, and I'm doing that, you know what I'm saying, for my core fans. And I feel like he would fit perfectly, like, being that I'm loving his vibe, I'm loving his music, he spin real raw raps, and I'm just like, this could be perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's put it together, let's mesh it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know when he first started popping off, a lot of people were comparing him to you as well, too, man, because you guys kind of got the similar sound, definitely got a lot of pain into your
my
music,
boy can
man.
sing for real, though. He's singing. I'm trying to get there. I'm going to have to take classes. For real, my boy got it.
Yeah, so what's your thoughts on, like, you know, since you first sat on here, you know, you've been on the pain shit, but it seems like these last few years, this shit has spread everywhere. Everyone's making this pain music, man. What's your thoughts on all that?
I love it. I can't even lie. It made me feel better knowing that I don't want to say started anything like far as the first. I'm just saying knowing that I started doing something that I was comfortable with, that I felt good with, and to watch that it just spread like a wildfire and everybody doing it, it made me feel good. It made me feel like I took on my responsibility as a role model to the community for people to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For you to feel okay to say today was a bad day, I cried, or today the lights got cut off. You know what I'm saying? To be more confident, man, to be a man, like, face the world, face reality. So it made me feel real good. Like, everybody who doing it, everybody from young to old, like, I'm lucky to be a part of a great genre of music. And I don't even want to call it pain. I just want to call it real life music, just real confessional music. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It definitely seems like it hits harder to the fans too, man.
Yeah,
because they're able to relate to it so much, man.
Exactly, man. Everybody can't ride around in Bentleys every day, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to be able to connect with the people. So I put him on there because I'm like, it's for the culture, it's organic. That's what they put us in this same bubble. And you know what I'm saying? Let's get it, like, perfect fit.
Yeah. And how therapeutic is it for you to kind of record songs like that, to kind of get those emotions and vents?
Man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. You can ask my manager, man, and shout out to Manny, man. Like, he can call me, I can have the ugliest face, I can be ready to just give up on everything. Even to this day, just dealing with certain stuff, I just be ready to just be like, I'm through, bro. But I can go in there and rap about it, and I be back in the mode. I call him like, yo, I'm back, boy. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So it helped me mentally, bro. Emotionally, it made me better to just get it off my chest instead of holding it in.
Yeah. Do you feel like that's when you make your best music, when you're going through real shit like that?
Yeah, and I gotta shout out my mama for this too. She always told me, like, I would never make good music until I go through something. And that's the realest thing she ever told me in my life. Like, for me to be able to rap about how hard it was for me to come up and it goes platinum, like, I'm like, yeah, mama, you was right. Hardaway, oh yeah, that trio there, yeah. So it's like, yeah, for real, like, it helps a lot. It's real.
And did you always rap like that? Because I kind of remember you was on more of like a trap wave.
Yeah, so I was like, the circle I was around, it was kind of like, you know, this is what we own, so I ain't want to not participate. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like I always had this type of music, but it wasn't pushed forward. Like, it was like, yeah, we'll do that later or whatever, man. We're going to get on this. Like, this, oh, get on this, Devo. Get on this, or jump on that, or give me a hook for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What were those days like, the Brick Squad Monopoly, the Dirt Gang days, man?
I'm going to be honest, them days was like and I'm not saying this in no, like, disrespectful way, it's real. Them was my most painful days of my life. Like, I was going through so much, but still having to portray the, you know what I'm saying, walk around with my chin high, like, but it was the most I embraced moments of my life too. All my buddies, we was together, we was rocking, we was locked in, we was one. You get what I'm saying? And now it's just like kind of like we growed up, everybody, you know what I'm saying?
What did those concerts look like back then when you guys were hitting these hole-in-the-wall clubs these small-ass towns?
They was lit, crowded to capacity, smelling like a crystal sack full of them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was musty. It was goddamn, you know what I'm saying? But it was lit. We was living. The whole crowd was just like, you know what I mean? The energy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I dig that, man. In My Feelings, man, I'm really fucking with this song. Looks like the fans are eating this shit up,
Thank you.
What were you going through that day when you recorded this song, man?
The more and more I think about that question, right, I come up with something else. Because I think about more and more what I was going through. In My Feelings, I really just was like, all this money, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff I ever asked for, all the stuff I never dreamed I could ever attain. Like, I done did it, got it, blowed it, got it back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still in my feelings about certain things. Like, I'm still depressed about a lot of things. I'm still hurt. I'm still looking for love. Like, this ain't it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So in my feelings, I'm just expressing myself. No matter what you achieve or what you overcome, you still have something that truly bothers you deep down inside. And it's like, let me get this off in my feelings. When I think about it, you know what I'm saying? I can go a whole week, a whole month without thinking about nothing. Losing my grandma, I didn't think about it. Losing my friends, partners getting life sentences, you know, lights and stuff getting cut, like all of that. Not thinking about it because I got to keep going. And when I sit there and I let it hit my mind, I get in my feelings like, bro, I went through all this, bro, and still stood tall, bro. And it'll still drop a tear every now and then, like, boy, you something special, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Was it easy for you to adjust to the fame when Hardaway blew up? Because I think you're keep to yourself type of guy.
I am, and it wasn't easy to adjust because it was like, coming from what I was coming from, I don't know if these is ops or if they want to do something to me or if they really embracing me. Do they really like my music? Like, what's the real motive? I couldn't, like, it was hard to decipher in the beginning. Like, everybody was suspect. Like, I was like, like, what you mean pull up? Why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And how'd you deal with social media, man? Because, with a lot of love also comes with a lot of hate, too,
right.
Man.
So, me dealing with social media, even to today, well, back then, I didn't know how to use social media, right? I was using it like a regular person, like, wake up, social media, flirt with the girls, see what the bros got going on, popping my shit, getting shit off my chest. Hey, man, yeah, real, do this, real, you know what I mean? And then I learned, like, a couple of years later, like, nah, this is a tool to make me succeed. This is a tool to get the fans to interact with me personally. This is a tool for me to say what I really want to say, not just like I'm Joe Blow from the block to be on the block. So once I figured that out, I started using it. And I still didn't know how to use it all the way right because I was using real life situations and saying things like, I ain't gonna lie, to me now it's like kind of weak because I'm exposing me, who I am, to a bunch of people who really don't give a damn who I am. You get what I'm saying? Even my partners who watching my page, they just watching it to see what's the next move or what's the next. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really studying all the, sad, weak ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now today, at this very exact moment, I'm like, oh yeah, I know how to use this thing.
Okay.
That's why I'm in the kitchen whipping. That's why I'm dancing. That's why I'm laughing. I'm showing my kids more. Yeah. Everything ain't so serious. I want to be happy now. You know what I'm saying? We've been through all that. It's lit now. Yeah. You feel me?
Do you feel like that's going to reflect in your music as well then?
Of course. All right, so I'm going to give you an exclusive. New album, Bigger Than Me. I'm going to give you Derez De'Shon meshed in with Debo and D-Dash. But that is going to create the new Derez De'Shon. Like, I'm going to give them bars. I'm going to give them singing. I'm going to give them emotion. I'm going to give you a broader mind of what the world could be like. I'm going crazy. Like, I'm not even playing this go around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been working with like artists like E-Blue that's bringing me to a different thought in my mind, like to think different. You get what I'm saying? He comes from Houston with this crazy sound, like different topics. Like we did a song called 3 a.m. I would have never thought to do a song called 3 a.m. We on the song with bro, we went crazy. Video out looking crazy, it's different. I'm going to grow into that now. I'm growing into the artist, not the person to person no more. Like Derez De'Shon, y'all seeing that. Now I'm going to give you some, but the rest of this, we on a roller coaster, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Do you think your fans are ready for that? Because, a lot of fans, especially diehard fans, they kind of get stuck. They only want to hear Hardaways. And that's why I'm always involved in them. They made for the rest of my life get the first 5 tracks off all my albums. But after that, it's for the rest of the world, man. We ain't gonna be sad all day. We ain't gonna be talking about no bad stuff all day. We're gonna party. We're going to get lit, have fun, you know what I'm saying? We're doing everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it a challenge for you transitioning, like I said, D-Dash to Debo to Derez De'Shon, kind of like reinventing yourself and reintroducing yourself to
the craziest thing is, with that, what you saying, reinventing myself, no, because that's who I was from the gate. It just wasn't pushed out there. It wasn't. So imagine I got hard drives worth of music, and they picking the gangster music, the trap music, the whatever they pick. I can't even, you feel me? So they pick what they pick, and it wasn't really like known that I do this too. You get what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. But it's crazy how soon as I do Pain 1 and release all of that, now they like, oh, who was him? He fired. Oh, we got to get on hit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like they didn't even know that you was Debo.
Right. They like, oh, this new. Yeah, I'm this one too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Did you ever feel any pressure to kind of like follow up with another huge hit since Hardaway's was such a big song?
The only time I ever felt pressure was when people brought the pressure. Like, the people that I'm in business with was like, oh, we need another Hardaway. Oh, we need another Hardaway. Oh, we need another Hardaway. And me not understanding what that mean, I kind of took that a little personal. Like, what, you don't believe in my music or something? Like, you keep talking about Hardaway, this one song. What about Fed Up? What about Mornings? What about Lord Forgive Me? What about Dark Places? What about, like, I got so many songs that the world rock with. Why y'all stuck on Hardaway? But I get it why. It's the money, brother. It's the one that went platinum. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Is that kind of the reason you've fully transitioned to being independent now?
I always been independent the whole time. I just did a partnership 50-50 with Commission for a mixtape series.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So now I'm like probably 100% independent with a distribution.
Okay.
Shout out to Venice, you know what I'm saying? Red Push, they doing their thing, Manning, let's get it.
Yeah. Considering what you know about the music industry then, would you ever sign to a major or?
Considering what I know right now today about the industry, I would sign if it made better sense on my behalf remaining independent, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying? If they'll let me come in and I do sign as one of the artists on my own label and let me bring my own crew in there, yeah, we could figure some stuff out. Or if I had to sacrifice my career a little bit longer before I can become independent for the right situation, then yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So are you looking to put other artists on going forward now?
Of course, I got a handful. I ain't gonna say a handful because it's really more than a handful. But I got a collective group of people who I really just want to see make it, who I really want to do their thing. Like I've been believing since day one, and they've been believing in me too. So I definitely got a crew of young niggas. Facts.
Is these the people you just know personally, or are these artists that you have discovered?
People I know personally. But it's a lot of people I see on the internet or whatever that if I could, you know what I'm saying, get the right situation, I'll tap in with them too. But me being an artist, I don't want to be focusing on me and having somebody believing like I'm finna push them all the way through the roof knowing I can't. It's impossible to be an artist and focus on being an artist and breaking the door down while trying to break the door down with you too. So if I could build me the right type of team around me, oh yeah, there's plenty of these folks out here. Like I can name them like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts.
So Bigger Than Me, how long have you been working on this album, man? We know you like to take your time. You may drop one a year, maybe one every year and a half too, man. So how long have you been cooking this up?
I couldn't honestly tell you how long. Like, I really didn't know what I was gonna do, right? Red Push was coming to me one day and he was like, yo, bro, what you doing right now? Like, you ain't working no more? Like, what's up? And I'm like, I mean, you know, I'm working, I'm rapping, but I ain't really, you know, doing too much. I'm just doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep the money coming in, I'm just rapping, just dropping. And he was like, man, I got a little play, man, you know what I'm saying? We could, you know, I want to sit down with you and Manny and let's chop it up and see what we can do. We went down, sat down there, chopped it up. Me and Manny came back, talked about it. It sounded good, you know what I'm saying? And with my distribution, I didn't want no advance, no in my pocket money, none of that. I wanted all the money that they was gonna put into me or give me or however you say it, I wanted to all be into promoting my music. Every dollar. I don't want damn dollar of it. I can handle myself on all that. This is what I need, which I feel like I lacked in all of my other music. The proper marketing, the proper exposure, the proper platform. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we agreed to what we agreed to, signed the paperwork, and I say, what? It probably been like 3 months, 4 months probably. That's how long I've been working on the album.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you dropped, what, 3 singles, 4 singles, I think, since that too?
And I got Mo lined up ready. I'm just playing the game. I'm gonna give him some, fall back, you know what I'm saying? Give him another one, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just playing the game. It's a game now, like, it ain't just rapping and, You know what I'm saying? You got to play by the rules, and not the rules that was, but the rules that is.
Yeah.
Facts.
So what type of features should we expect to hear on there? Is the Morray song going to make the album?
For sure.
Okay.
Morray song on the album. I got Money Move on the album.
The Residue?
Yup, Residue. T-Rail. I got T-Rail on the album.
Okay. Yeah, we saw you guys preview that song, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fans waiting on that one.
Yeah, we had to mute that one, you know what I mean? We couldn't give them that. We're going to have E-Blue on the album. I'm going to have One Shot Deals on the album, Snubs on the album. My PGF family going to be on the album. And other than that, whatever else happened with the other people we source with.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about producer-wise? Who have you been cooking up with then?
Oh, man. Shout out to Yarico, Tyreek, Lava. Them boys been going crazy. If they ain't did the whole album already, they like one song away. Real talk. Shout out to Slack De Niro. We got one on there, Traffic. London on the track, of course.
Okay.
So, you know, ain't nothing really too much, but the evolution of Derez De'Shon.
Yeah. We
bringing new people up. We getting to it. I'm networking with people now. I'm more outside. Like, ain't no more boxing me in. I'm out.
Yeah, it looks like you're fully embracing being this rap superstar that you are now.
I'm loving it. It ain't even the rap superstar. It feel like I'm free, bro. It feel like I'm doing. In the beginning, remember, I think I might have said it ain't like how I dreamed it. Today, it's like how I dreamed it. Now I'm seeing it. Now I'm seeing the jealousy, the envy. Now I'm seeing who to hang with, who not to hang with. Now I'm seeing what to do, what not to do. Now I'm seeing that if I do this, this gonna happen, and I'm loving it. So now it's like I'm getting more structure in what I had dreamed.
Yeah.
Or dreamt, or however you properly say that.
For sure.
Yeah.
So is he going to drop this year or top of next year? What do you think?
We next year, first quarter, middle-ish. Yeah. We just want to make sure it's all the way right. Like,
yeah.
I'm not even tripping on so much of focusing on what I think the people gonna like. I'm focusing on so much of me and being comfortable with evolving. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure, man. All right, so let's take it back to Clayton County, Derez, man. So when would you say you jumped off the porch in Clayco, man?
Reds Road. That's why I jumped off the porch on Reds Road, Clayton County, Morray. That's where it all jumped off the porch at, man.
How old were you at the time when you jumped off, you'd say?
9, 10. Yeah, I want to say 9. 9, I probably really won. I was scoping the scene, seeing who, learning the different sides, you know what I'm saying? 12, 13, figured out a way to play in the streets a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got a little older, and, you know, went from there.
Did you have much guidance out there at the time, or were you, like you said, you kind of just
I looked up to the old cats in the hood. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like the ones my age, like I was like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really nothing exciting. It was like, what we gonna do? Go fight all day, and sit over here and sneak and drink beer? Like, this ain't it, man. Like, so the older cats in my hood, I kind of like looked up to them like, damn. I'm trying to go hang with them folks. So on my side, it was more the youngsters, and on their side, like the neighborhood was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was this side, that side. Okay. Same neighborhood though. I used to walk every day and be on that side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And one thing I've really admired about you is, you put on for Clayco too, man. Ever since day one too,
I'ma forever do that. Yeah. That's what made me. That's where I get my name from. Everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lotto too. You know what I'm saying? She just shot the Southside.
I was about to ask you about that too.
Yeah,
man.
She just shot the Southside video, man. And I appreciate her for letting me be a part of that. I go out there, they showing crazy love. Like, it made me feel like, oh, you tripping, Devo. This who you is, boy. These folks love you out here, boy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna forever do that. Them folks are me and I'm them. And I'm gonna stand on that and I'm gonna represent for them every step of the way with this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How did the song with Mo3 come about? Did you guys work in the studio together, or was that something
No,
he had
so-
just sent over?
Yeah, he sent it over, but we had done, I'm trying to remember the way we linked up, because we linked up way before the record.
Okay.
I remember once maybe I might have seen a video of him freestyling over Hardaway or something like that, and I like DM him like, oh, that's hard, that's fire. Few years later, I'm watching like, oh, you know, damn, shot a fire.
Yeah,
You
he
know what
lit,
I'm
he
saying?
turned.
Yeah, he hit me. So I really don't know who hit who for the song to happen, but we were just tapped in, like liking, coming, you know, the regular I started. And then he hit me like, yo, bro, I'm finna do the album or whatever. I want you on there. And the crazy part about it, I did it and sent it, and you know, that happened, and I'm like, wow.
Shoot.
Like,
It was like right around the same time that you had sent it
yeah,
back?
like right after like if I was supposed to, I don't know the day. You remember the day? Monday or something like that. I was supposed to send it, and bam, like
Oh, shit.
I'm like, I'm calling his phone like, bro, this can't be real. Like, oh, bro.
Yeah, especially the way it played out on social media. That shit is just,
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Long live 3 though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you still did the video for him too, man.
Got to, bro. You got to be real. Like, if you ain't, if I ain't gonna speak on nobody else. I'm just gonna only speak on me. Like, if I ain't real, and if I ain't being real with the ones who been real with me, then I'm just not right. I'm just, and I mean mentally. You know what I mean? I can't walk around right if I ain't keeping it 100.
Yeah,
And that's just real.
I feel that. How would you describe your transition then from leaving the streets into the music industry at first?
It was rough. The transition was rough on some, you know, not having nothing, like zero, like really having to figure it out. Like from, like I never forget, I used to sell beats for $50. Like I used to make beats myself on Fruity Loops and sell them. I used to write some, like I used to sell the beat and a song for $100.
God damn.
Nah, fact, I ain't know no better. I was young, like, and I wanted to make sure, you know, all right, my son needs something to eat. Oh, I know this person, that person. I don't want to say their name, but I've been writing for people like since day one. But I didn't know no better about how much a beat costs, how much a record costs. So I'm selling it just to, hey, bro, I really need 500, bro. Like, can't you 500? Oh yeah, we got you. Boom. Hey, dog, look, I need 1,000, my light bill and my water. Oh yeah, we got you. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing the right thing. That was the hardest part of my transition, having to figure it out and having to accept whatever came. Like, oh, bro, they say they'll do a feature for 300. I'll never forget. I did features for 150, 300, 500, 700. Like, you get what I'm saying? I did whatever I had to do as a man, I feel like, to make sure that my kid was straight. And then, you know, magic, voila. It happened. It's on.
At what point did you know you needed management? You needed someone out there that kind of handled after.
All right, you know, with me having a raspy voice or whatever, oh, he the net, Jeezy, he from the South, he got that T.I. Jeezy, them trap flow. All right, you know, all right. And I just had my son, so it's like, they were like, we're gonna fly you out here and put this together and we're gonna get you right. And me being so young and naive and just wanting to be in the game, I don't think that was the best decision I was supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? No disrespect to them because they knew what they was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I just was trying to get in. You feel what I'm saying? And ultimately though, I stayed down, stayed loyal, made my first M with them folks.
That's it.
You get what I'm saying? But then I had to just separate myself from that too. Like, I know I could be doing more. Like, it's something missing. Like, not to say they did no foul shit, but I need to, this ain't for me. I need to break this up and go over here and do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what advice would you give like a new artist who's like you were fresh in it, not knowing anything,
Facts.
gets a song that started popping or even just something that went viral on IG, and they get everyone, you know, these labels are on these people
Yeah.
early. What advice would you give that artist?
I'm gonna tell them, make sure you know the business. Like, don't be overwhelmed by the money because they coming because the money coming. You get what I'm saying? Like, they all in your face because they know what type of money finna come. Now, I would also get this same advice. If you know what type of artist you want to be, make sure you structure your situation that way. Like, if you want to be a major superstar on a super platform, go that route. If you want to be independent, be independent. Don't let nobody make you feel like you make the wrong decision, because this is something you was God given to do. Like, you just made a song, it went viral on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever it went viral on. Bro, book yourself. They like you, they love you. Get your money if you want to be independent. But if you want to get a $500,000 show, yeah, go major. Let them folk put you up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you have anyone you could turn to about advice, like learning the business, or did you have to go through it to learn?
I ain't gonna lie, I had to go through it. I had to go through it and not understand a lot for me to start asking questions. You know what I'm saying? So now, in today's time, like, I would say I only been learning this for a year.
Oh, shit.
And it's Manny, my new manager now, Manny. He been putting me on. He let me know, like, it ain't just he waking up and handling all the business. I'm with him. We hey, bro, this what going on. These folk this. All right, read that. What that mean? I don't know. Let me tell you. This is that. Are you cool with that? Hell no. All right. But what you think? It ain't what I think, it's what you think. I'm like, but nah, we in business together. You gotta help me understand. All right, if it was me, hell no, cause this, cause that, cause this. And I'm like, all right, bet, fuck them folk, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know, with the industry always changing, it's always going to evolve too. It's like you're always going to be learning.
Always.
You may think you know everything now, but
you'll never know everything, bro. Never, because especially with this NFT popping off, like,
oh yeah,
that's something new.
That's a
I
whole
don't
new bag
it.
right there.
And I told my folk, let's get on it, because I'm trying to figure out what is going on with this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to forever learn in this business, because it's forever evolving, it's forever changing. It's forever going to be a new way to do the same old shit. Mm-hmm. Facts.
That's real right there. So what has being a father taught you about life these years, Derez?
Appreciate life more. Live life more, even though I still ain't gotten to that yet. But it's on the way. But it taught me to live a little bit more, man, and not take everything so serious. You know, laugh, be happy. It's okay to be happy. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to say, I'm taking the day to hang with my child, or I'm taking my kids to go to Florida to walk in the sand, or you get what I'm saying? It's okay. Like, everything ain't gotta be so tough. Like, kids, they are a big part of my evolution.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So what's some goals, what's some plans for 2022? We know the album dropping top of the year.
2022, I don't think it's gonna be nobody bigger than me. Like, literally. I'm gonna draw the album bigger than me, and then they gonna have to step their game up, like everybody. No disrespect to nobody, but it's a sport, baby. And I've been training. I've been going hard. Yeah, bigger than me, man. They gotta come with it.
For sure. You got any last words for your fans? Any shout outs you like to give, Derez?
I do want to touch on this subject, mental health. You know what I'm saying? Mental health is a serious thing. And I don't know, you know, for years I've been feeling like I wanted to be a part of that scene where I could speak on that. But it's like I'm just now learning how to speak on it. So, you know, I want to speak on that for my fans. If you having mental issues, take the proper steps to get help. Take the proper steps to get better, because, you know what I'm saying, suicide is real. People are really feeling like the end of the world every day. I was one of them people before. Not too long ago, I had a mental breakdown. Like, you gotta have people around you to support you and make sure you're okay mentally. Like, cause if, you know, like they say, take out the head, the body fall. And it's serious, man. Mental health serious. I still go through my issues, but I'm taking the proper steps to get better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever went to see a therapist, or?
Of course. And that's why I'm speaking on it, because, you know, I let people kind of make me feel bad for going to see a therapist, make me feel like I was wrong or tripping or seeking attention because I want to get better. You know what I'm saying? And it made me feel bad, and I stopped. And ultimately, that wasn't the best decision. So yeah, I'm encouraging people to get help. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let them motherfuckers be fucked up.
Yeah. Why do you think there is such a big negative stereotype for people to go, talk to someone, to go see a therapist?
I'm gonna tell you why, because people like to use you. Like once a person know how to control your thoughts, it's kind of like, I got him. Now when he go get help, he gonna think for himself. And then that's gonna take away from what I got going on for me. Because I know that's how I feel with a lot of the situations I had going on. I don't know no better. And you can manipulate my mind to think that this is right because I don't know no better. And on top of that, I deal with these deep emotions. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at life every day trying to figure it out. And then I'm looking at somebody pull up in a Bentley with a rolling on telling me this how. Like mentally, I'm gone. Like, all right. You feel me? So people run away from them because they know they can't use you once you start thinking for yourself.
Yeah, no, that's real right there.
Yeah.
Want to go back, Summer Walker, man.
Yeah.
How did this whole thing come about?
Shout out to Summer Walker. Shout out to London on the track, man. London hit me. Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Me and Summer working on the album, and you the perfect one for this one little particular record I got going on, and I just want you to come in. I know can't nobody do it but you. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'll push up. London playing the track. It's me, Manny, One Shot Deals, and I don't know, somebody else was there. But he playing the music, I'm vibing, he giving me the concepts, oh, this bitches be on Instagram and Shade Room, and bitches be saying this and saying that, and this what someone be feeling like, and this what I be feeling like. So I took that and referenced it to my real life with my baby mama issues. You get what I'm saying? Being on child support, not being able to get my kid, all that, the bullshit with the baby mama, man. Being locked up for license being suspended because I ain't paid child support, all that. So it's like, I just referenced it to a female's point of view, like.
Was that easy to do? Was that a challenge?
I ain't even gonna lie, it was easy as hell. And I'm gonna tell you why. God blessed me with a gift to be able to look at you and be able to tell your story for you. That's what I've been doing the whole time with pain. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, just tell me what's going on and I can make it rhyme for you. Tell me what's going on and I can paint the picture for you. So they let me know deep shit, and I went in there and got deeper. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Yeah, that shit was easy.
Yeah, this shit turned out dope too, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, shout out to Summer Walker and London on the track for Showski.
Yeah. All right, Derez. So do you have any shout outs you want to give before we wrap it up here, man?
Man, shout out to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me. Thank me. I was just bullshit. I want to shout out everybody, whoever was involved, whether it was good or bad. You know what I'm saying? I learned from all of it. The experience was real, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Shout out to Manny, shout out to Red, shout out to Rocky, shout out to all the artists that's rocking and locking in with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the producers that still rock with me and believe in me and want to make more hits. Shout out to my kids for keeping me going, my family for keeping me going. Shout out to the people who had love for me and lost love for me. Shout out to the people I love and they don't got love for me. Like, you feel me? Like, shout out to everybody. All this shit make me who I am, man. Shout out to the world. Shout out to God first, though. Put God first every day. PGL. We wake up to that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Had to take cold showers, I was freezing. One number ice cubes in the freezer. Scraping the chain to get some food, one easy.